It's easy to see when you look at me. This black hat ain't just backing down. One thing, homie, if you don't know me, SEO, I'ma always hold the crown. You're trying to play clean, just leave the scene. It ain't too late, better pack it up. You just gotta ask if you don't know me. Just know one thing, I ain't backing down. Any living thing that cannot coexist must cease to exist. It's a rap, yeah, that's it. Got a lot of tough talk for someone still on that government cheese. You still ain't got what you need. I think you done went crazy. I let your ass into my world and you popped up just like a daisy. Gave you a hand up instead of a handout. You must be sober and bored, looking for some clout. Every time you go to your little crew, you block me just like a little punk. Dude, you still ain't even manned up. Mad about some fucking timestamps? Dude, shut the fuck up, you fucking dweeb. All you do is rank them long tail keywords. I know this must be a prank. That's why you been labeled Spam King of the Year. No worries, cause a real black hat is here. It's easy to see when you look at me. This black hat ain't just backing down. One thing, homie, if you don't know me, SEO, I'ma always hold the crown. You're trying to play clean, just leave the scene. It ain't too late, better pack it up. You just gotta ask if you don't know me. Just know one thing, I ain't backing down. I come at you with my black hat and shovel in my hand like the Grim Reaper to bury your ass. I size your body up and put some white chalk around it. Yeah, now let's talk about being grounded. You bitch about me stealing your method when your dumb ass just gives it away. If not, use a Pop-Tart, sweetheart, you're soft in the middle. So stop acting hard, cause you weak and you brittle. I'll eat your hate for breakfast, now that's a good start. You have no history and you ain't even smart. You never ranked anything of value, nothing, never. So stop fronting, man, you ain't even clever. I put you out there and now you think you a big shot. Remember where you come from in case you forgot. What's given can be taken away. I ain't mad at you, I'm logging out, have a nice day. It's easy to see when you look at me. This black hat ain't just backing down. One thing, homie, if you don't know me, SEO, I'ma always hold the crown. You're trying to play clean, just leave the scene. It ain't too late, better pack it up. You just gotta ask if you don't know me. Just know one thing, I ain't backing down.
Presenting your one-stop shop for SEO and virtual assistant services. SEO, GMB, link building, content creation, web design, virtual assistants, and more. Junk removal SEO experts. The best white label platform for SEOs, agencies, and freelancers.
Hey guys, my name is William. In today's video, we're doing an SEO audit for a junk removal company. That's right, we're doing an SEO audit for a junk removal company. If you're new to the channel or you're this first time meeting me, my name is William. I'm the founder of Rank Fortress, rankfortress.com. I have over 20 years of SEO experience, and in today's video, I'm going to show you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and how to make some money and dominate your city for your niche. Let's dive right in. Hey Ben, my name is William, and I wanted to go do a quick walkthrough audit with you and show you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. I don't know if you currently have an SEO working for you. I do know, just based on your website, that Matt Fitch is the one that actually built the website for you, and that sort of thing. So I kind of want to go through this with you and see what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and how we can help you dominate all of Nashville. Yep, so this is by Matt Fitch. So website looks great. He definitely uses WordPress. The one thing I don't like, I mean, I'll show you things I do like, but you have to click the call buttons right here where your phone numbers for Kentucky. You got another branch in Tennessee. I'm concentrating right now on the Nashville location, but whenever I scroll, the menu should follow me. So whenever I scroll, it should follow me like that. So for example, when I scroll, your book now should follow you like this website. This is a client of mine. Therefore, when someone's down here, they don't have to go wondering how to get a hold of you. Okay. Besides that, as far as content, it is very, if you will, content lean. It's not, got enough. So when you think of the word dumpster or junk removal, Google thinks of thousands of variations, and we want to have every one of those variations on the website. We want to dominate that niche for each of our cities. The only way to do that is by answering every single question that someone may have when it comes to dumpster rental or junk removal. I'll show you the site map. So for a site map for junk removal and dumpster should be more like this. Junk removal services, then all the dumpster rentals, what type of dumpster rentals, commercial, residential, sizes, specific uses, etc. And then we do about 500 blogs as well. We give all of our clients 1 million words of content because that makes sure we're answering every single question that possible clients could be looking for, which makes Google go, you're the expert in Nashville when it comes to dumpster rentals. Okay, that's what we want. So that's the first thing we do. Nashville dumpster rentals. That's good. Your book now link goes over to this, which is just this. Think of it this way: when I tell someone book now, it should go to something that allows me to book now, not view details, because that's just going to confuse the client. But let's just click on the details of each one of these just to see where it takes us. It goes browse our dumpsters below, and then it has a schedule button. So think of it this way: most people don't want to schedule anything. They want to be able to hit book now and literally get you on the call. Because for me, if I look at this, I go, this is pretty confusing to me. If I'm wanting to book a call and I'm actually wanting a human being on the phone call, I don't even know if I trust you. I don't even know if I want to use you. And you're literally asking me to go ahead and book a rental. So book now should go to something that allows me to actually call you. I would want this to be click to call or a phone number personally. Subscribe now, instant quote, and that's another call number. All this, Nashville, this is good. This right here, view details, once again, it's the same thing. Like we already saw, it's going to take me over here, and that confuses any customer. We take just about everything. See, all these different terms for junk removal should actually have their own pages, because Google does not rank for keywords. It actually ranks for pages, meaning if you want to rank for this keyword right here, dumpster for junk removal or dumpster for clean out, then guess what? You need a page about that term. Let's keep going. The site looks beautiful. It just needs to convert better for the most part. Q&As, you got a YouTube channel, great. Let's look at this real quick.
Do you need convenient and reliable?
So, and that's AI, and most people, as soon as I see it, I know it's AI.
In Nashville, Tennessee.
I know it's not you, and I could help you with that sort of thing, so it doesn't look like that, but overall, people don't want to see that sort of thing. And even down here, I know Matt says built with AI or powered with AI. Google hates that. I mean, it literally does not want you to be putting AI on your website. It says that as long as it's helpful, they don't care, but then you're literally telling them, hey, by the way, this whole website's powered by AI. As far as reviews, most of the time people look at reviews like this as they're nothing but fake. I would actually want to embed your Google reviews on the website, such as on this website, client of mine, Dan, right here. So these are legitimate reviews, and you can actually see them. You can actually click on them. You can actually go to the Google and take a look at them. Here, you don't know. These are probably fake, because they're just literally slapped on there. Probably AI wrote them up. You never know. Phone number down here is click to call. I don't see anything but Facebook on here. So why would I not want to do that? Just for example, and I'll kind of show you too. is when Google on their maps, for example, if you go to Google's maps, let me see if you even have your contact us on here. Dumpsters on demand in Tennessee. So I don't see a GMB at all. So I'm gonna have to go looking for it. It's one thing you never want people to have to do is go looking for it, if you will. You always want it to be very convenient and in front of their face, and think of it more so even for Google. So dumpsters on demand, this one right here, and dumpsters on demand there. So this one right here is in Nashville. This should also be embedded on your homepage, not some random address. So if we go over here to Google, we see you only have Facebook for your social profiles. Google allows you to put as many of the social profiles as you have. I would tell you at minimum do Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and TikTok. And the reason being is every bit of traffic you can get from them will be local, someone searching in Nashville for you, and when they click on your links, it's just going to be what we call referral traffic, which will help you once again rank, which is what you're trying to do. All right, so that's looking at that. You know, overall website looks good. You just need more content. So we're going to also look at your backlinks real quick. As far as your profile, you need to be posting on a daily basis, and you're not. You probably need a virtual assistant, and I'll actually give you one of those for free when you sign up with us, if you sign up with us. So let's go ahead and look at your everything else. We've already looked at the website. Website looks decent, but let's look at how much content you actually have on this site. So sitemap.xml. So you have no blogs whatsoever, and you only have 26 pages. So for example, on this client site of mine, just on the blogs alone, we have over 556, and on the pages we have another 59, so over 600 pages, and we have over 1 million words of content on that website. The reason why that's important is Google wants to see who's the expert in Nashville, and if you don't answer every question that potential clients could possibly have, not enough content, not enough supporting content, and not a properly structured website, then Google's going to ignore you, which means you're not going to rank. They essentially devalue you, and you wind up losing money. Now this is what we call a tool called SEMrush. I enter in your website, and it tells me how many backlinks you have, what percentage of the traffic share you're getting, and how much organic traffic you're gaining or losing. In this case, you're losing 5% of the traffic just in the past 30 days. You have 554 backlinks, which we'll look at, and you only have 4% of all traffic share. Now, then we look down here and we see most SEOs will tell you, oh my God, I got you ranked for the top 25 keywords or top 22 on page 1. That's nice, but if that's the case, then why am I only getting 95 searches per month? Well, if we look at all the keywords you're actually ranking for, then we can determine what those keywords are. Are they traffic producing keywords like junk removal near me, junk removal Nashville, or dumpster rental near me, Nashville, etc. And we look at all the way to the top 10, and we see brand name right here. Then anything that says, okay, for example, over here where it says KD percentage, this is keyword difficulty. Anything that's green like this should take you no more than a month, and you should dominate page 1 for these. The reason being is they're not producing that much traffic. And you're also not getting much traffic from it. These right here produce a little bit more traffic. They're a lighter shade of green, not as easy, but they're still only getting 320, and you're only getting 7 searches a month. So you're not getting a lot of searches because you're not going after keywords that get a lot of searches. So like dumpster rental near me, junk removal near me, none of those terms you're even ranking for. Now we want to get you ranked for those. That's what we do. I generally go after those terms and show you, for example, why. If we went dumpster rental, I showed you, for example, how many searches a month you would get just from that term. it's a hell of a lot more. It's 201,000. Now, if I went, okay, well, William, that's all the United States. Let's go straight to only Nashville, Tennessee. How many searches a month for dumpster rental in Nashville? And then you can also calculate surrounding cities and everything else, and you wind up getting a lot more searches, 70,000. So we get a lot more searches for these terms. So as you see already, dumpster rental, 70,000 in variations, total rate of keywords. We also go junk removal. Same thing, 51,000 total variate searches and all this. So we get lots of traffic from that. Now if we go back to the SEO dashboard and I want to look at your backlinks, I can go, okay, well, William, you're going to concentrate on better keywords, which will give me more traffic, which will also help me make more money. Now let's look at your backlinks. On your backlinks, you always want to get backlinks from the United States. I don't want backlinks in a bunch of foreign countries. A handful here and there is one thing, but if I look at your domain and referring domains and see nothing but backlinks from other places or other countries, it's not good. This is actually a better backlink profile than most people I've looked at. Most of the time it's from foreign countries, but even that being said, I'd want to get rid of anything that's not from the United States, like this Canadian even one, these right here. Okay, this one, this one, this one, this one. Now, if we look at the backlinks, we're going to be like, all right, what type of backlinks is he giving me? Is he giving me the best backlink you ever seen so far is this dumpster site? None of these are directory sites or citation sites. And I only see one that's a press release site, which is this one. There's a citation, that's good, but it's no follow. That's a good one. This is a citation. So I have a few good ones here and there. But I don't see that much. This is Black Hat SEO. Get rid of it. Domain links. Get rid of it. Get rid of that one. Now we get in the junk. Get rid of it. Now, let's hope not. But sometimes these SEOs will put adult entertainment type stuff on here. So what we're going to look for is a word escort or porn. You want to get rid of this. That hit your site in April 2025, so we want to get rid of that. Now, next thing we're going to look at is, okay, I want to look at where you're actually ranking, right? Number one, you're a service area based business, so why do you want to make sure you have all your I's dotted and your T's crossed? Is because the number one ranking factor is proximity, and once you get rid of your address on your GMB listing, you've gotten rid of the number one ranking factor, which is proximity or direction from this address to this address. Okay, and the number two is trust. And you've gotten rid of trust once you get rid of your address, and it's also one of the number one branding factors. Now, so what I do, I'm going to go over here. This is called Local Dominator. I'm going to run a new geoscran. I get your CID. I use this tool. It's called Plepper. A CID is an identifying number set for your listing. So I'm going to run a report and try to find you and see if you're in Nashville, where you're ranking at for terms like junk removal near me and dumpster rental near me. So dumpster rental near me. And then junk removal near me. And then go for those terms specifically in this radius. At minimum, I want to do a 13 by 13. Once you're in this 13 by 13 area, which is basically a 6-mile radius, then I'm going to want to expand out to a 15 by 15, which is a 7-mile, then a 21, which is a 10-mile. But first, let's do a 13 by 13 and see where you are located at. I'm going to be emailing this entire game plan over to you. I will email you the audit, the whole walkthrough, the game plan, everything. You can then give it to an SEO to implement. You can give it back to whoever you want to implement it, or implement it yourself. The best thing to do is implement it. Why? So you can start ranking. And as you can see already, you're not ranking for dumpster rental near me, nor you're ranking for junk removal near me. So what I like to look for as well a lot of times is, okay, if I go to maps and I go dumpsters on demand, I want to find out where you're at, because you're a service area based business and you might not be where you say you are. You are actually in Gallatin, Tennessee. You are not in Nashville, and Gallatin is just over here. You see, Google tells you that you're in Gallatin whenever I popped it in there. So it makes me think you're actually just north right here of Nashville. This is what happens when you look at a service area based business. So what I'm going to wind up doing is rerunning this report and seeing if I can get it to pop green anywhere. Because what happens is a lot of business owners, they go, I want to rank in Nashville, but I can't get a GMB in Nashville. So they do this service area based business stuff. So Gatlin is right over here. So you're actually, that's why it's not going to be popping, is because you are probably not even there. So we want to take this map and then pull it right over here near Gatlin. Now, you're going to say, well, William, I want to rank in Nashville. I'm going to tell you, well, then you need to get a GMB in Nashville. Or what we do is then we take and rank you as far out as possible as we can. And then once we rank here, then we expand out even further and get in Nashville. But until we can get you ranked here, we can't rank you in Nashville, because that's actually where your GMB is located at. So that's what we're going to look at real quick. Now, as far as your GMB, I would tell you only got 8 reviews. You need to get more reviews. Are you responding to these in a generic fashion, your reviews? Yes. You need to give it, give it more, if you will, humanize it more. Actually take time and go through this and answer his, reply back to him. Not just appreciate the business in kind words, and thanks for the feedback and stuff like that. We want to write it much longer usually. You also want to be posting on your GMB, like I said earlier, on a daily basis, not once in a while. And once again, you're not ranking in that area. So you're not ranking in any of these areas because it's a service area based business. I would personally need to get on a phone call with you and be like, what was the area, what was the address you were at when you actually signed up for Google, when you actually went and booked and got on a GMB and you first signed up? Because generally speaking, when you're a service area based business and you say Google's telling me you're here and you're saying you're in Nashville, I have to blow this map up really freaking big to kind of go, all right, where are you at? I'm trying to get this map to pop green somewhere just to figure out where you're at. And then once I find out where you're at, because you're a service area based business, then I can then take that and then I'll dial it back down to a 13 by 13 and put you over in that area so I can then rank you. This is one of the biggest problems with service area based businesses. If Google thinks you're in Gatlin and you say you're in Nashville, how much more confusing do you think it is to an actual client? When your website says you're in Nashville and Google says you're not, and we have to then convince the client, yes, you are. Somewhere in this area is where you're at. Google, as soon as you go to type it in, tells you Gallatin, which is, right here. So that's what we're looking for right now. And if I even ran it as big as I did, literally, you're not anywhere. So I would definitely need to get on a phone call with you, find out exactly where you're at, so we can at least work on you. Because in this entire area, you're not ranking whatsoever. It's extremely bad. So that's going to be what I'm going to wind up suggesting. Now, what do we do to resolve this, and how do we fix it, and all that jazz? So, like I said, I have over 20 years of SEO experience. I have worked with service area based businesses. I get them ranked in the top 3 in 3 months or less all the time. Is it hard? Yes. Can we do it? Yes. But if you want to check us out, you can go to rankfortress.com, book a call where it says speak to William. Normally, for the SEO that you're going to require local SEO, we do the premium package with the guarantee. It's $1,100 a month. Now I'm doing it on sale for $895. We guarantee you top 3 of maps, or we stop billing you and work for free until you are, or I give you a full refund. Now the other thing I will give you as well is going to be the 1 million words of content that we normally charge, just so you can see it. If you go under content and we go down here to 1 million words, we normally charge $3,000 for this. And I'm giving that to you since you're a premium SEO client for free. And then on the virtual assistants, I'm going to give you, because I don't see you posting on a regular basis, and I'm going to tell you need to be posting, because if you're not, Google's going to be like, well, you have no brand built online, you're not posting. So if I look at this, when did you post? June 4th, June 3rd. You've stopped posting ever since June. And it's not much engagement to begin with, because it's not really authentic content. People want to see authenticity. They want to see you. They want to see you delivering the dumpsters. They want to see you picking up the truck, you know, stuff like that. So, and you want to be posting on Facebook, you want to be posting on Instagram, you want to be posting on TikTok, YouTube, etc. And if you're not, you're going to need a VA to do that. And we do 20 hours of social media management and the graphics and all that for free. Now, what I will wind up telling you as well is, so you need to do all that because you need to build a brand. I need to go on Google and say dumpsters on demand and see you're posting all over the place. Whereas right now, you don't see you because you're not. Okay. If I go here and go Nashville, just for instance, and if I go under short videos, are you posting? No. If I go under any images over here, are you posting? No. 1 or 2. 1, 2, 3. Right? If I typed in, for instance, you know, my brand dominates. Go to shorts or videos or any of that, you're going to see dominates. All of it. So, and that's what you really want, because Google then trusts you and says, hey, you have a brand. So, like I said, it's the SEO. What we do, for example, when we do the local SEO, most people go, oh, we're just doing a bunch of blogs or whatever. For example, when we do a blog on your website, we do a blog. We turn that blog into a press release, a podcast, an image stack. So we take that blog, make it in a video, create a video channel for you, embed that video onto the blog, and then turn that into an image stack. And then we put all those images all across the internet, and then we turn that into a audio file or a podcast on something like Spotify, embed that, and then we turn it into a press release and daisy chain them all together. And that's why we can come into areas that are service area based businesses and dominate them. And you know, we have examples. I got plenty of examples where we do that with clients all day long. And if you simply reply back and say, hey William, I want to see some case studies, I will send that over to you. Or if you say, hey, I'm ready to get started, I'll send that over to you, and we can get started from there. Or if maybe you've been burned over by Matt or one of these other gurus out here doing SEO, I'll do 30 days for free, and then therefore you have nothing to lose, and you have everything to gain. So if you'd like to get started, just reply back. I'm sending everything over. You have a great day and be blessed.
I have so many SEOs that hate me and say that I'm stealing their methods. They bitching and cry, labeling me SEO Black Hat. I was a nobody, now I'm at the top. Most wanted, most loved, bad business owners, and hated by most SEO opponents. You think you're an SEO god, but you're an SEO fraud. Guess I'm the SEO devil, shouting fuck the SEO guys. White hat SEO doesn't make sense, going with the goody goodies. Up in heaven dressed in white, I like black Timbs, I like black hoodies. Fake SEOs up there probably have me on some real strict shit. No sleeping all day, no getting my dick licked. Hanging out with the goody two shoes, lounging in paradise, whole shit. Fuck that shit, I wanna use CT and get some green geo grids. Homie, we get it, you think you the greatest SEO alive, okay? You fucking dweeb, all you do is scam business owners.